Matt Rooney back here with some more Stanley Cup playoff picks. We got game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals tonight, and I got to apologize, guys. Through games 1 and 2, I have just been a little bit off. Still looking for my first big hit of the Stanley Cup playoff series. It's hard to bet the Avalanche because the Avalanche, when you start trying to bet props and when you get into these individual games, there's only one game or two games a night, and you start betting player props and you're betting on the Avalanche are such a deep team that, yeah, if you might not get McKinnon one night, but the next night you're going to get him, and you might not get Makar one night, but the night you bet Makar that he doesn't go off and then goes off the next couple nights. They're such a deep team, and the goal scoring comes from so many places that it is really difficult sometimes to hit on these individual player props because you just don't know who's going to be a star on what given night. They have so many of them. It's a lot. It's easy for so many guys to pop up and kind of have big nights. That said, we're going to keep giving it a crack. We got game 3 tonight. I'm going to try to be better than I have been in games 1 and 2, better than the Lightning were in game 2 for sure. Let's start here with a high juice bet. I'm going to lay. It's the Avalanche team total -1.5, over 2.5 at -142. Look, it's a lot of juice, but -142 is a number I don't really love betting. You watch my videos here, you track my blogs. A lot of them are higher plus numbers. But the Avs have scored 3+ goals in 15 of the 16 playoff games they played so far. I know the Lightning are the best one they played. Vasilevsky's the best goaltender they've seen, but they got 11 goals in 2 games against them so far. I don't really care if the juice is this much that you're laying over 2.5 goals scored for them. That seems like a good slump buster type bet for me. So I'm going to try that one there. I do think the Lightning give you a better effort tonight. If you watch Brown Bag this morning, Andy's picking the Bolts, and Andy's a big hockey expert. He's got the Bolts at -110 on their money line. I do like that bet, but I wanted to get a little bit more creative here, even though that line at -110 opened up, and I think +105 for their money line. So that's moving more towards the Lightning direction. If you are looking at a money line bet, I'm staying away from those tonight, just going with the props. So that's the first one, Avalanche team total over 2.5. Then we're going to go to some Lightning players. Went a little bit off the board here with some of their goal-scoring props. Start with Nicholas Paul. He's a bottom 6 kind of two-way grinder type forward from them, but he scored some big goals for him so far in the playoffs. And I figure, why not take a little bit of a reach here? They need to make up some units for the units I've lost in games 1 and 2. And I think getting Paul and Killorn at +320 are pretty good odds. Paul, like I said, it's a pretty big goal so far in the playoffs. He had 2 in game 7 against the Leafs. He had 1 in game 1 of this series when the Avalanche went up 2-0 quickly. Paul came back and countered with a goal that grabbed them some momentum at the time. He had a big one against the Rangers that got them to within a goal late in game 2. They ended up losing the game, but still scoring some big goals and some big moments for him. And there's no bigger moment for the Lightning than game 3 tonight. Excuse me. They need to not fall down 3-0, get that first win. They're at home. Looking for the bottom 6 forwards to do something for him. Another guy, Alex Killorn, he is having a mysteriously quiet playoffs. He's a 25-goal scorer in the regular season. He's been a proven playoff guy, been a big piece of that core for as long as the Lightning have been making runs, really since that 2015 year when they lost to the Blackhawks in the Stanley Cup Final. Killorn has been a pretty big piece for them. He had 25 goals this year. I think he had a career-high 59 points. Playoffs roll around. He's got 4 assists, no goals. He's due. He's too good of a player. He's too big a part of that core for a team that shows up time and time again to not finally get up on the board. So I think with them in a down 2-0 spot, look for a guy like Alex Killorn to finally kind of get the monkey off that back, get him a goal, +320. Hey, let's hit Paul, let's hit Killorn at both +20. That give me a loss in games 1 and 2. So that's what I'm going with. Avs team total over 2.5. Nicholas Paul, Nick Paul +320. Anytime score, Alex Killorn +320. Anytime goal score. And as always, FanDuel, sign up, deposit. You'll get $200 in free bets when you place your first $5 wager, whether or not that wager wins or loses. $200 in free bets right in your account. So sign yourself up. Sign up a brother, sister, friend, family member, whatever. Enjoy game 3 of the Stanley Cup Finals. I'll see you guys tomorrow on Brown Bag Bets, and I will be back with another video for game 3 on Wednesday.